Hello, guys. Welcome back. Today is really the 25th day. I don't know what I was doing yesterday. I was so hyped. Anyway, today is the 25th day of the 100-day weight loss body transformation journey. And questions. Okay? Are you ready? First one. This is pertaining to weight loss specifically, guys. It is. Now, is the weight coming off the way that you want it to, or are you making progress the way that you want? Two, are there issues, or are you feeling like there are issues that may be occurring that could be stopping or hindering your weight loss journey? Three, should your taste buds suffer because you're eating healthy? My name is Fonte, and it is Tay's World, okay? All right, guys. So, back on this 25th day, the true 25th day of this journey. Anybody who watched the 24th day will understand why I'm laughing, because I totally, I don't know where I was at. But, getting back to this. Are you losing weight the way that you want, right? So this is basically about either hitting plateaus, because it happens. That means where you basically haven't lost weight. And normally that occurs, that hasn't happened to me yet. That sometimes that happens once you're like really kind of in the midst of your journey. Like you're really into it and you've probably been on the journey for at least 6-8 months. And what that means is normally there's something that means your body has gotten used to your routine and what you're doing, right? And so what's important, and let me put this disclaimer, I am not a dietitian nor am I a doctor. This is just based off of the experiences that I've had and the things and some of the things that I've changed along the way from a previous losing weight and even now, okay? So that's the disclaimer. So normally if you've hit like that plateau, when that means you have not lost weight for normally I say a plateau is about a good 2-3 weeks, and you notice I'm just steady. I haven't lost anything, and your body is just like, it's really just kind of digging its heels in, and you're just like, oh my goodness. What are you doing, body? Cooperate. And you're still eating healthy. You can still be exercising. You can still be doing everything perfectly or everything right that you used to do. And your body is just like, I don't think so. Well, again, that is called a plateau, or that's called where your body has settled in and it has gotten used to your routine. It has gotten used to the number of calories you're taking in. It's getting used to the number of calories that you're burning. And so in this point, you have to reevaluate your calorie intake and your output. And sometimes simply just changing what you're eating. If you've constantly been eating fish and like the same vegetables kind of over and over again, I would suggest changing it up, even throwing a bit of different items in there, even throwing in some fruit. If you've been eating a lot of fruit and you're still doing good and you were still losing weight, but you've hit that plateau, I would say kind of skirt back a little bit on the fruit and add in some more vegetables, and adding a bit more protein. So there are things you just want to kind of play with it a bit when you've hit those plateaus or when you've hit those spots where you haven't lost any weight. Also, another thing is, now sometimes it's not a plateau, that's why you're not losing weight. Sometimes it is literally what you are drinking. I know I stated before, I was doing good. I felt like I was doing good tracking my information when I was eating and everything. But one thing that I forgot to do every day was track my morning beverage that I have with the chia seeds, the honey with the lemon or lime, and apple cider vinegar. I was not considering that. Now, mind you, just simply 2 tablespoons of chia seeds is 130 calories. You go figure. See, we don't, if you don't count it or if you don't look at it as something that is countable, that could be something that hinders you. Really, it can. Even those little, those little add-ins to your water. I think even those are like, some of those have calories to them. So you really have to pay attention to the things that you're consuming as far as drinking wise. I know somebody was like, they would do smoothies, but for some reason they didn't think to include that as far as a meal or as a calorie. Yes, absolutely. Even a healthy smoothie has calories because remember, some of the most healthiest foods that we consume or we can consume can have, not all of them can have a high calorie or high carbs or just different things that can really affect your weight loss journey. Okay. And so it's just good to just be mindful. Again, take a step back, reevaluate, go back over the things that you've been eating. And if you notice a pattern, if you notice, okay, another thing that you can change too. I'm sorry, I don't mean sometimes ADHD, but anyway, going back to the things that you can change, when you're going through your journal, right? Say for instance, and you start realizing that, at lunchtime I eat more calories, or say for instance at dinner I eat more calories than I do at lunch, and you've hit that plateau, you're like, oh my goodness, why am I not losing weight? I would even suggest switching it around where you're trying to eat some of your more high calorie meals more in the morning or lunchtime, and then your less caloric meal at the end of the day. So see, just simply not even changing what you're eating, but literally changing up how you are placing those meals can be important, can change, and it can change your whole weight loss journey. Okay. So there are I just don't want people to get discouraged. I don't want people to say, well, dag, what am I doing? What's not, what's working and why is this not working for me? No, I don't want people to get discouraged. I just want you to change some things, and it's okay. Sometimes you got to tweak things to get it back on track and to get it right, and that's okay. All right. Sounds like a mouthful, I know. Okay. Now, also some of the other issues outside of food, I know, again, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, okay? But it is something to be mindful of, your gut health, okay? I know some individuals have issues with having bowel movements when they're on certain plans because they're not getting as many calories or eating as many calories as they're used to, and their body slows down. Their intestines slows down because it's like, well, you're not consuming a whole lot now, so now I need to slow down, right? So, and that's just some people's bodies. Not everybody's body is like that. So, that's an issue that definitely needs to be checked out. Now, some things that you can try at home first, of course, if you do have gut issues, are to get some probiotics and prebiotics. You can definitely get those. You can, they have drinks now you can get. They have the pills you can get. So there's different things that you can get that can help with the whole gut health situation. Also drinking some good old prune juice. Now, mind you, please be advised, if you do drink the prune juice, please, that has calories and sugar and things of that nature in it. So just be mindful. If you drink it, make sure you track it as far as part of your beverage a day. What's something else? Another issue. Oh, this is a good one. Snacking. Something else that we don't think to chart. Y'all know. I know about myself. I ain't even gonna point at y'all, I'm gonna point to myself. Cause you know how you're used to just snacking. It's just, these are habits, right? This could be a part of a habit. You're just used to snacking, not thinking about it. I'm just grabbing me a little snack. Well, those things count. And if you're not counting it, better believe your body's counting it. And your body is remembering what you're eating and what you're consuming. So please track your snacks. And also be aware of the type of snacks that you're eating. Of course, if you're going to snack, I would say, of course, you want to do your more healthier snacks. Your fruits, that's a good time to add in your fruits. A yogurt, I love popcorn. Oh, I'm a popcorn person. Okay. So in those times when I know that I'm feeling like I'm hungry, and great thing about popcorn, you can get the air pop popcorn that doesn't have a lot of butter and stuff like that. Don't have no cheese and all that stuff on it. But so it doesn't have a lot of calories, but you do gotta watch out for the sodium. So anyway, so there's things that you have to watch out for, but you can still have a nice good sized bag of popcorn that's filling, but it's lower in calories, right? Um you could even do I'm trying to think of some more healthy. Of course, now I love cucumbers. I don't eat them as much as I actually like them, but low key cucumbers is a good snack. Like you cut them suckers up and just chomp, it's a good snack. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to put you on something. The other snacks, of course, your celery, your carrots. I'm not a big celery person. I used to be. I'm not anymore. I eat more carrots, but I have to be in the mood, kind of sort of situation. But another good snack too. Now, be mindful. These are high calorie. This one is a high calorie. Eating like nuts and like raisins or cranberries. Ooh, especially if you got a sweet tooth and you're like, oh my goodness, I want something that is like the perfect go-to. I wouldn't say getting trail mix because I've noticed in trail mix now that's already prepared. For some reason, they have candy in them now. They have the chocolate candy that is not helping nobody. So now you basically have to create your own trail mix at this point. Unless now Dollar Tree low key got those little protein, little trail mix where it's just the nuts and the berries. Those are really good. And but remember, even as a snack, if you look on that package, it does have a high calorie. So those are just some good snacks that you can consume. But just be mindful they do come with calories, okay? They do come with calories and they need to be tracked. Okay? So those are just some issues that you definitely want to check into that could really hinder or really affect the way you lose weight or how you're losing weight at that moment in time. Okay? The third question that I want to answer is this. Should your taste buds suffer because you in this thing trying to lose that weight? Please no, okay? Everything don't have to taste the same. Everything don't have to be a salad. Everything don't have to, and even in a salad, it doesn't have to just taste like lettuce. You can literally get herbs and spices to jazz that salad up. I love using Italian seasoning. I love adding some good old shoot. Sometimes I even add some little slap your mama to my salad. Bet you ain't think about that. You can also add some. I love this new thing about this banana peppers in a salad. Let me tell you, will change your world. Okay, I promise you it will. To me, it's better than pickles. I love pickles, but I don't like them necessarily in the salad. But the banana peppers has that bit of bitterness, that vinegarness, but it's not as much. So it's just, oh my goodness, it literally changed the trajectory of your salad, okay? But it just enhances the flavor. So again, there are things that you can use to enhance or give you good flavor. There's no way. My thing is this. I want people to enjoy the food that you're eating, because if you enjoy the food that you're eating, you'll continue to eat those healthier foods. And you'll know that, okay, I don't have to, I don't have to suffer. My taste buds don't have to suffer, and I don't have to just be like, this is a drudgery. I have to eat it this way. No. You can spice that up, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some black pepper and cayenne pepper changes. Y'all listen, and y'all think that it's just because it's pepper. I'm trying to tell you, it literally changes the way your food tastes. Okay, don't be afraid. Add that good old seasoning in there. You know how you getting used to eating chicken? Shoot, change the seasoning. Don't always just put some garlic garlic powder, onion powder. Y'all know how we are. A little bit of salt, some pepper, some black pepper, and just be like, okay, no. Get some slap your mama. You can even get the no salt slap your mama, I think. Or no salt. It's some type of no salt like mixture. And it just has a lot of different spices and stuff like that mixed into it. Really good. The little poultry seasoning, not poultry seasoning, y'all know y'all seen the little, where it has like the little chicken season or poultry, something. And it has like a mixture. Use one of those. It'll give you a different flavor. Tonight, I had a dish that I've never even had before. And it was simple. It was I had already made some cabbage. And it was more, I had a lot of broth in it. Oh my gosh. And I made some stewed chicken. Y'all, I put that chicken in that cabbage. Let me tell you. It was like a cabbage chicken soup. I don't even know what I was making. But when I tell you, I was just like, Lord, I need a meal. I need a meal and I need it quick. What am I going to do? Y'all, I love experimenting with food because low-key when you're experimenting food, that's like when it comes out the best. Oh my goodness. It was so good. It had the spice because I put cayenne pepper in that sucker. Oh, and when the chicken was boiling, plus in the cabbage, and when it came together, when the flavors migrated together, let me tell you something. It was delicious. And it did not even taste like I was eating healthy things. But I am. It was just that good, guys. Okay, so your taste buds do not have to suffer, please. You can enjoy your food. Please enjoy your food. Because I want you to stick with it. I want to stick with it. Okay? So, I digress. That's what I have to say tonight. If you have some good old recipes that I can try, let me know. Leave them in the comment section. I'll come back and look at them. It's like, if they right, I'll be like, okay, I'll try it. If they ain't, I'll be like, that's okay. Keep it to yourself. But anywho, y'all, it was fun. And thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me talk. But if this information can help you in any way, I feel so grateful. So remember, guys, I'm ending this out. Be consistent, be courageous, and be disciplined. All right? But for God's sake, please put some flavor in your food. Bye.